not gonna get started with the boss like right this minute. I'm gonna give people a little bit of time to trickle in, talk about some of the changes I made, and also just make sure that everything's working right, because one of the things I did is I moved everything over from my laptop to my PC. And so, because of that, it's gonna be a little bit, there might be some like changes, and I might need to like fix the audio. Yeah, the theme, my internet connection, which is weird because I'm running the bot from my, I think I'm running it from, yeah, I'm running it from my PC, which has the Ethernet cable plugged in, so it should not be that choppy, but I apologize if it is a little choppy. Oh, music's a little loud, that's it, okay, my bad. Let me fix that. Is that a little bit better? Was the music a little bit too loud, or was I a little bit too quiet? I might have had the gain on my microphone turned a little down because I was using it for something else earlier this week. Is music still a little bit too loud? Or am I still a little too quiet? Oh, yep, we will be showcasing fan art. Give me just a second on that. I will show that. Music, oh, voice is low? Okay. How is that? Is my voice a little bit better now? Oh, music was too loud? Okay. How's that? Good, bad? Bit quieter? Awesome. How's that? Good? Good. Katie says it's good. Whoa, we hit 400 in Discord? Wow, nice. That's awesome. I didn't even realize, but that's great. We hit 400 on Discord, everybody. I think most of you, I think probably everybody here in chat right now is probably from Discord, but if you're not, be sure to go check us out in Discord. But yeah, so what do you guys think of my new camera setup? Does this look a lot better than last time? I'm hoping that this makes it look a lot cleaner. Also, sorry my voice sounds a little nasally today. I'm kind of like getting over a cold, so apologize if my voice sounds a little weird because of that. Also, our challenger, YADude, is back. Why don't you try saying something just so we can make sure that, so chat can say if you're too quiet or too loud.
It is a pleasure to return.
How is that, chat? A little bit loud? A little bit loud, okay.
That was probably because I was a bit too close to my microphone. So, you shouldn't have to adjust it now. This should be better.
Oh yeah, thank you, Gabe. I mean, it does look sleek. I really like this. I had help from Knights Around Table. That was his name. He helped me out a lot with this setup. He told me like what equipment he uses for tabletop streaming. And so go check him out. I put his link to Twitch in media last week, I think, but I'll put it again after the stream. But he helped me out a lot, and as you could see, it really made a difference. It looks so much more clean now. Yeah, there's always going to be a delay, unfortunately, but nothing we can really do about that. Oh, 22 viewers. Wow, a lot of people here to see the fight with the Prospector. It's going to be exciting. Before we get into that, though, I actually just want to show off a little bit of the new stuff I have because, well, first of all, it'll actually help give you guys a recap of where our challenger is at, because one of my new screens is the card screen. Yeah. So not only can you still see chat on this screen, but now you have a way to see our challenger's whole deck. And in doing this, I can also show off our wonderful fan art. I only had time to put one on the screen. There'll be more fan art features in the future, don't worry. But I believe this was from Bird of Prey. Yes, I think so. And this was a wonderful drawing of Leshy's view from the player's perspective.
Bird of Prey, isn't that one of the notable members of your community?
Oh yes, very much so. I think I saw him in our chat today, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he is present.
Great job on this, and thank you for submitting it to our new fan art channel. Yes. Hello. Wait, you guys can actually see this well enough, right? Yep. Oh, it's actually perfect. So yeah, thank you, Bird of Prey, for submitting to our current fan art contest. We're having a contest going on right now for fan art of this stream, which could become our new channel banner and everything. So yeah, if you want to make some fan art of our stream and potentially help us get a new image and also get credit for that, then yeah, go to our Discord and check it out. But I think that's enough for the fan art feature for right now. I'm gonna actually go back to the deck so you guys have the time to review it, because as you guys are probably aware, we have a fight with the Prospector coming up. And just so you know, S means that the card has a sigil that it didn't originally, so it was a sigil transfer with the Doctor. And actually I should need to change that opossum to be S+, because it's a Chad possum, of course.
Such a strange vocabulary you folks have. I should expect nothing less from a crowd with such habits.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be featuring a different fan art every stream. So if you submitted fan art to that channel, it will be featured at some point. I can make that promise. Literally 1984. What did you expect from Leshy's Cabin? Did you expect it to be some sort of libertarian paradise? I sure didn't. Not if I report you first. Alright, so I think we've had enough time to review the deck.
I was about to say, dearest table master, I believe we have spent enough time lollygagging. I have a fight to meet, don't I?
You sure do. But first I gotta show off my map cam. Sorry. Since that's a little bit different now too, I have a new camera for that. And you'll hopefully get a slightly better view from this. And that'll give me a chance to set our challenger up for battle.
Themselves Fire Pillow. I would tell you if I could remember.
And get our candles. Sorry if I'm not completely set up for the boss fight right away. I do have all the stuff out. I just need to put it on the board, but I was setting up all this new tech today, so that is why I'm a little slow right now. But I think it's worth it because I think the quality of the stream is way better than it was in previous weekends. So yeah. But there will still be a Prospector fight because it's everybody's favorite boss, right? I'm sure it's gonna make chat mad, but he is actually my favorite boss. Probably because he was the one I saw first and the one that hooked me onto the game, but yeah. Okay. I think we are just about ready once I get the music set up. Alright. As you reached the end of the abandoned mine, an eerie clanking rang throughout your eardrums. 'Twas the Prospector. Give me all your gold. Hello,
I'll have
chat.
to take it
We
from
meet again.
me.
So, as typical for boss fights, you will only get a single life, but you also start with 1 smoke. In addition, your 3 starting cards are the stars, cockroach, and the wolf. And I think that is all you need to get started. You may begin.
I shall place down the smoke, does not matter where, and I shall sacrifice it to play the stars opposing where the coyote shall be. And then I shall place the cockroach opposing where that pack mule shall be. Some may call what I did a total misplay, but I disagree.
Good thing there's no scope in your deck to, you know... Yo, unless she got the fake LED candles. Yeah, well, I don't want to...
my turn.
Real candles risk burning down my entire set, so...
Why am I so verbose? You dare criticize my manner of speaking. Anyways, I pass.
Oh, also, I don't know if you got... Let me change my mic setting, make sure you guys can hear all that. There we go. Alright, so... That does 1 damage directly to me. And the stars will roll a 4-sided die to see what happens to them. 1. Their attack increases by 1.
The one who calls themselves Eddie. I am the adventurer. No adventurer.
Oh, my bad. I also forgot to put your boulder here in the first turn. Is that okay if I put that there still? Or...
It is fine.
Because technically that is there in every fight. That was a total misplay on my part as a DM.
Total misplay.
Pack Mule comes out with his large envelope full of cards and does nothing. But the coyote attacks her stars directly too. Also, an adder comes out on my side, thus ending my turn.
I shall draw from my squirrel deck and pass.
Stars kill my coyote. And your cockroach attacks the pack mule for 1. On my side... Oh wait, also, for stars. Their health increases by 1. Gaining 1 health back. On my side, an adder comes out, attacks, and kills the boulder. Meanwhile, the pack mule moves 1 to the right.
I shall draw from my main deck.
Chad Possum, who has 2 attack and 3 health. Oh yeah, and the leader sigil. Well, he already has the leader sigil drawn on him because he's the Chad Possum. So it's implied. It's implied by his Chadness, you know. Like, do I even need to like say that a Chad Possum has that like leader sigil? Like, come on.
I shall place down both of my squirrels, it does not matter where, and sacrifice them for the wolf, opposing the adder. Thus ends my turn. I pass.
Your cockroach attacks me directly for 1. Your stars attack the coyote for 1.
Strange looking coyote.
Or not coyote, pack mule. Pack coyote. And your stars also gain another attack after that. For once, that wish sigil is actually being pretty useful.
Yes.
And then your wolf attacks and kills my adder. That brings you up to 7. And that's the end of your turn. So, on my side, the Rattler comes out and attacks directly for 3. And the Pack Mule moves to the left since it cannot move right anymore.
How many cards do I have left in my deck of squirrels?
You have quite a bit. You're not about to run out. You have 8, I think.
I draw from my squirrel deck and place one opposing the Rattler. And thus I pass.
Cockroach attacks the Pack Mule for 1. Stars and Wolf both attack me directly for a total of 5. That brings you up to 9. Yep. And then on my side, the Rattler attacks and kills your squirrel, which gives you another bone. The Pack Mule, once again, moves to the right. Oh, and for your stars, their health increases by 1 again, so back to 3 health.
I draw from my main deck and pass.
Your extremely powerful ringworm with 3 attack and 9 health. Oh, what was that? Just missed you. Oh, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate it.
Gabe 7 OP. Yes.
Thank you so much. Alright, yep, so that's a 3/9 ringworm.
Yes.
I put badass as his hidden ability in the
Yes.
card sheet. For obvious reasons.
I pass. I may not know how, but I have been given foresight into this game.
That does enough damage to end the first phase and also kill the Pack Mule.
Yes.
Or all your cards in the Pack Mule.
Quite a substantial pack.
Dagnabbit! That mule's defenseless and you know it.
I don't think anyone in this god-cursed forest is that defenseless.
With that being the end of the first phase, I'll reset my scales. And Prospector angrily raises his pickaxe. There's gold in them cards. That places them with gold nuggets, but gives you 3 more bones.
I draw from my main deck. Oh, sorry, I did not realize you were done.
Oh no, I'm done now. That you can draw.
I draw from, yes, there we go.
And that cat has the worthy sacrifice sigil.
Yes. I play the possum, opposing the rattler. And thus ends my turn. You insane old coot, there is not gold in any animal.
Dagnabbit, I know you're hiding more gold in the cards. Give it here. He's really determined to get that gold.
If you want to find out, then I suggest take them.
Oh, and you said that was the end of your turn, right?
Yes.
So, that is 2 damage directly to me. And the Rattler is killed. And then on my side, I play an adder, and the Bloodhound comes out and attacks the Gold Nugget, killing it.
I draw from my main deck. I shall play Squirrel, but I sacrifice it to the ringworm. I play it the only place I can. Thus ends my turn.
Ringworm it is. It's beefy stats. Oh, and that also boosts his attack by 1. He's next to the Chad Possum, and that Chad energy just rubs right off on him, making him an even more Chad of a ringworm than he already is. And that does kill the Bloodhound and do 3 damage, which is exactly what you need to win. And looks like that's the fight with the Prospector. Not yet, it ain't. I got one more trick up my sleeve. He turned your Chad Possum into gold. He did this last time too. This is not supposed to happen. There's not supposed to be a 3rd phase on it. But looks like he disagrees. Looks like you're gonna have to deal with a third phase challenger.
This is acceptable. Is it my turn yet?
Yep.
I draw from my squirrel deck, and I pass. Also, shouldn't that adder have been moved up?
No, because you finished me off before you could have a chance to move up.
I see. Then yes, I pass now.
The beefy ringworm does a massive blow to the prospector. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Chill778. Appreciate it. And on my side, these 3 cards come out, and all of them attack and kill the remaining gold. I knew it. I knew you had golden cards.
Remind me what all was in that pack that I gained. I see
They're
the
all down
porcupine.
here. Porcupine, adder, squirrel, bullfrog, and I think another squirrel maybe. I don't know if there were 1 or 2 squirrels, but definitely those 3.
I draw from my main deck.
Your sparrow. Very convenient timing.
Yes. I play down a squirrel, does not matter where, and I shall play the cat. It does not matter where the cat is played, but actually, yes, that works. I used the cat to play the wolf, opposing the adder. No, not the adder, the rattler.
With another squirrel, I presume.
The cat.
Oh, right, because he has worthy sack. No, yeah, you're right, sorry.
And then I also use the cat to play the sparrow, the last space. Thus, I end my turn.
Alright. I won't even count what the wolf does, because you've already done enough to win between the ringworm and the sparrow. That is 2 overkill damage, actually. Giving you another 2 gold. And ending the fight, prospector. Alright, you did it. Let's change your gold count to 6 now that you got another 2. And I'll restore your lives. And your luck. Alright everybody, I'm gonna put the prospector away, so show the mask one last time. Again, these masks are courtesy of your average capitalist in the server who does take commissions. So yeah, if you really like these masks, go check out our Discord and go see more of his work. He has some really amazing work and he's made all of the masks. So yeah, see ya, prospector. And with that, actually, I'd like to take an intermission because not only do I need to put the prospector away, but I drank a lot of coffee this morning and need to use the restroom. So now that we're done with the boss fight, I think this is a good place to take an intermission. So, thank you for joining us for that exciting fight, and we'll be back in around 5 to 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Don't worry, dear viewers. Though the table master is gone, I still remain. Not that I have much of a choice in the matter. I hope I am bringing you all satisfactory amusement from this hellish game. I do not have a day, I do not have a night. I would tell you where I am at the moment, but I simply cannot tell. I would describe what is in front of my eyes at the moment, but simply do not think there is anything. So, to answer your question, my day satisfactory. I admit this hellish game has given its toll on me, but even still, I do not think the shedding of blood, the opening of flesh is necessary at all times. I only do so when it is most opportune and results in a more favorable outcome that words cannot accomplish. That being said, this realm is pressuring that worldview. I've seen of this so-called game, it is essential to waste not any opportunity to gain the upper hand, to use every resource at your advantage. Why would I waste cards? Why would I waste cards? Why would I waste cards on seeing another simply vanish when I could just as easily win and gain and be on my way? Yes, I did beat that foul old coot. His breath smelled terrible, but I don't blame him. Clearly he has been at work for way too long. The mines is not a favorable atmosphere for work. It lays toil on the body so well. That implies, the question implies that I sleep. Not all harm can be avoided, as I have learned during this game.
Alright, and we're back. Sorry that took me so long. It was also, when I got back, I was reading some of your interesting questions.
Yes. Certainly a colorful audience you have here.
Kill someone. Wow, I guess they're really eager to get back into it. Oh yeah, and I think you're also the first person to not have a potion so far, which is interesting.
Like I said, I am not one for witchcraft, but might have to change my stance on that. As I said to these viewers, this game has made me question many of my stances.
It has that effect on many. But now's not the time for chit-chat about philosophy. Now's the time to reward you for a job well done in beating the prospector. Your reward is that you get to choose a legendary card. Your choices are the Mighty Mole Man, the most protective force in the game. Zeus. He puts any foe, no matter how mighty, to sleep. And the Magpie. Maybe not a very powerful creature on its own, but its ability is very useful. Ooh, we got a first-time chat from Chill, and yeah, he even though it's a first-time viewer, they know that how powerful Zeus is. None can beat the mighty Zeus. I have my door to my office closed just to keep them out because their energy is just too powerful. The game can't handle it.
While the other two are interesting, I think your viewers have an attachment to that feline. And I would be amiss if I said something does not strike me as well seeing him. I shall take Zeus the cat.
Zeus is been added to your deck. That was a weird third phase for the Prospector. He seems to be almost getting more powerful every time we play. But maybe that's all part of the fun.
Yes, fun.
After leaving the abandoned mining tunnel, you run into a familiar figure once again. Except this time, he seems a little bit more lifelike, if you will. Hello there, player. We meet again. Oh, you noticed? Yes, I did get a new haircut. But we have no time to talk about that. We have business to discuss. Got any gold to trade for my pelts?
A few. I just dealt with that bloody old coot.
I saw.
Clearly.
That was what a mighty battle you had there.
Yes.
Alright, traveler. Here is your complimentary rabbit pelt. And, as last time, rabbit pelts be 5, wolf pelts be 10, and golden pelts be 16.
Times must be tough, eh? Seems your prices are increasing. All I can afford, unfortunately, is a rabbit pelt. So I shall take one.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Agreed.
Also, since you've been such a good customer, allow me to refill your backpack. Well, looks like you got quite a lot of space there.
Yes.
Let's take care of that.
Hold 1 moment. I remember having a pill here, but it is missing. In its place is this sand
Oh,
timer.
that
This
is my bad.
hourglass.
I had your item wrong. Forgot you had the pill instead.
Yes. Regardless,
Here is your first
would
choice of items.
Yes.
Key, a worthy sacrifice, or a boulder.
I shall take the key.
Just so you know, that will not take up space in your inventory. But I'm only giving you 2 items still. Don't think I'm gonna be that generous.
Of course.
For your next set of choices, you have frozen opossum, dragon claw, which you can use to instantly destroy any item or any card on my side of the board, or blood transfusion, which, if you do not know what that does, it allows you to convert health into cost. So if you want to play a high cost card, like such as a Uber-Yuli, you can reduce its cost by 4, or health by 4, and also reduce its cost by the same amount, allowing you to play high cost cards at a much lower cost.
shall take the dragon claw.
Allow me to fetch your dragon claw. I'll be seeing you around, traveler. You take care of those pelts now.
I'll try to.
All right. With that, I think we're all done with your boss rewards. Let's take a quick look at the deck now that we have a new card there. I think that's... yeah. Gotta add Zeus. Oh, it is added, it's just not updating on my computer. There we go. Alright. So, now that you've had a refresher of your deck, let's head on over to the map.
Indeed.
It's been a while. Can you remind me again? What was your game figure?
I do not recall.
Well then, I'll just have to let you choose a new one before we have you proceed on the map. You have a deer,
Indeed.
a badger, and a wolf cub.
I'll choose
Sir
the
Opossum
badger.
Esquire. The badger? Alright.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the follow, Casey Hobbs. Well, this is the second Casey Hobbs to follow us. We must be really popular at Game Funa. They must watch our streams there all the time. I'm sure that's all it is, you know? I'm sure it's nothing more sinister than that.
Why do these names sound
Part of an old relic, if you will. But let's not pay any attention to that. Let's get on with our little game. Now that you have a proper game piece, we'll have you start on the wetlands. And your first space is a witch's cauldron. Looks like you have no choice but to engage in witchcraft on this day.
Yes.
Allow me to fetch our friend the witch. As you enter the wetlands, you see smoke billowing up ahead from a nearby marsh. As soon as you get close to the smoke, you see a cauldron, but the smell instantly permeates your nose, causing you to gag. Behind the cauldron stood a smiling figure. 'Twas the witch. Greetings, traveler. I see you smelled some of those potions I be brewing up. Care to try one? They'll make you more powerful for your journey up ahead. Usually. Don't worry, most of my potions don't have that many side effects, and they usually pass within 24 hours. Usually.
Fine, I shall have a try.
Behold, the Aquatic Potion. It's made with the finest sea creatures you could possibly find in the lake behind me. Would you like to take it?
Do I have any other choice?
You can refuse the potion, but I don't know if the witch will be too happy about it. Or you can use your shiny jewels, and if you want to really have a conversation with the witch, you know, if you know what I mean.
Fortune favors the bold and foolish. And so far, I have been proven to be both. I shall take a sip of this potion.
Alright. You drink the Aquatic Potion. As soon as you gulped it down, you felt several small fish sliding down your throat. The slimy feeling of them almost made you vomit, but you managed to keep the potion down as you slid that last tail into your mouth. Suddenly, you feel a lot more hydrated. In fact, maybe a little too hydrated. Feels like the water in your body seems to be expanding a little bit. However, the funny feeling fades after a few minutes, and you're left with a new power. You now have the effects of the Aquatic Potion. You can not only attack any creature bearing the waterborne sigil, but you can travel through bodies of water when you have an opportunity. I hope you like the potion. I made it special, just for you. With a puff of smoke and a cackle, the witch suddenly vanishes, along with her cauldron. The smell of her potions still lingers, though. Alright, so now that you've had your first interaction with the witch, let's move on to the map, shall we?
Indeed.
Alright, so you have two choices ahead of you. You can either head left to the choice space, or right to the campfire. Also, I just gotta say, I love how clearly you can see all the icons on the map now. Looks way better than it did before.
I shall go with the choice space.
Makes sense. Your deck could use a few more cards after all. Alright, let's see what your choices are. Your three choices are the bat, the river otter, and the mirror squid. And remember, you do have quite a bit of clovers at your disposal now, too.
Does that signify that I could use one here?
Yes, you can. You may redo any choice of 3 cards or any dice roll with your clovers, including your golden clover, which can now be used permanently and will never disappear. So you literally have no downside to re-rolling now, at least with the golden clover. You can't use, if you recall from last time, you cannot use the golden clover to draw another card in the middle of battle, but you still can use the regular clovers for that.
I shall use the golden clover here. These cards do not appeal to me.
Using the power of the golden clover, you gave yourself 3 new choices. Ant Queen, Worker Ant, or Adder.
Quite a few options here. Dearest audience, I'd like to inquire, what do you think about these choices?
You got 1 for the Adder. Adder. Well, it seems Adder might be the audience favorite here. And you do have a cat that has worthy sacrifice as well.
Yes.
And also, yeah, so you could make use of that.
That was my thinking as well. I shall choose the adder indeed.
If you add the waterborne sigil to the adder, does it become a river adder? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stream's over, everybody. Sorry, that pun was too bad. Sorry. Really? Nothing? Nothing from anyone? Okay. I won't try to make puns anymore. I'll leave that to Greenwood. Clip time. Of course, you're gonna clip that. You're gonna clip only the moments that make me look bad. Typical. Alright. Now that you've added that choice to your deck, let's head on over to the map again. Alright, so we'll have you move forward to a battle space. Would you like to roll to skip this battle?
No.
Ooh, you'd like to take it head on.
Yes.
Interesting choice. Alright. So now we'll switch over to a 20-sided die to decide which battle you get. Now that we're in area 2. 13. That could be a bad omen, depending on how you look at it. Ooh, I know why I made this one 13. That is indeed 2 mantises. You have your beehive mole, your newfound adder, and your cockroach to start out. You may begin. Oh, you already clipped it? Wow.
Place down the squirrel. It does not matter where. And I use it to play the mole to the leftmost space. Thus is all I can do, and thus ends my turn.
Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more bees than I have ready.
Yes.
Good thing I came prepared and I have a whole stack of bees in my DM chest. Alright, so your mole does nothing, but on my side, the 2 mantises come out. With a porcupine coming behind them. And your mole gets attacked 4 times, killing it, but also giving you 4 bees.
It is brought back to life, no?
Oh, does he also have the unkillable sigil?
Yes.
Okay. Did I not have that in the...
Thus what made him so powerful before.
Oh, okay. I see. You put Undying... Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Alright. So the mold does go back. Let me get your sigil out so I don't forget again. Your mold did have Undying, and it goes right back into your hand. Another bone to boot. Thus ending my turn. You could just farm bees and bones.
Yes.
Yes, it is indeed an oh wait, this is the other Casey Hobbs in our chat. We have 2 Casey Hobbs. Both Casey Hobbs. Explain yourselves. Which one is the real one? We need to have a fight to the death right here, right now.
I shall draw from my main deck.
You got the mighty Zeus.
Zeus.
The one with the underscore claims to be the real one.
I place down a bee, does not matter where, I sacrifice it for the mole, leftmost space. I shall place down another bee, does not matter where, for Zeus opposing the rightmost mantis. And finally, I use the last 2 bees to place down the adder opposing the other mantis. Thus ends my turn.
Oh boy, it's quite an involved turn. So, Zeus puts the one mantis to sleep. Adder attacks and kills this other mantis. And, yep, on my side, the mole blocks an attack from the porcupine, producing 1B in your hand. And also a mantis god comes out, very casually.
I draw from my main deck.
A rabbit pelt. One of the Casey Hobbs is not here at the moment. Alright, I guess we know who the real one is then.
I place down that 1B in the final space. Thus ends my turn.
B, the adder, both attack directly for 1 each. On my side, the mantis god comes out, attacks and kills the bee and the adder, and also damages Zeus for 1. So yes, Zeus does have a weakness. If he gets attacked diagonally, that's it for him. Oh, your name is literally actually Casey Hobbs. I mean, this. Okay, well, that. Wait a minute. Does that mean that you're the real Casey Hobbs? Shouldn't you be trapped in Inscryption?
Trapped is the wrong word. The Hobbs, I recollect, is not trapped, rather free.
I suppose you're right.
Anyways, is it my turn?
Oh, and the porcupine also attacked your mole for
Yes.
another 1, giving you a B. Now it is
I
your turn.
draw from my main deck.
The stars.
I shall place the cockroach opposing the mantis god. I place down the bee as well, but I sacrifice it for the stars.
And where are you placing the stars?
The stars to the leftmost space, since the cockroach will oppose the mantis god.
Gotcha. And that gives you 1 gold back for the bee. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I pass.
The stars do not do anything, but their health increases by 1 for the next turn. Cockroach attacks and kills the mantis god. that is all that happens on your side. On my side, porcupine and a mantis come out, and this other porcupine once again attacks your mole, bringing its health down to 1, but giving you yet another bee.
I draw from my main deck.
Wolf.
I pass.
Your stars again do nothing, but they gain another health for the next turn. Cockroach attacks me directly for 1. And that's it. My side, porcupine attacks your stars, so its health is actually going to be back down to 4 where it was before. And the mantis attacks it again, so it's actually going to bring it down to 3. And also attacks Zeus for 1. And then this porcupine attacks and kills your mole, sending it back to your hand, giving you a bone, and also another bee.
Yes. I draw from my main deck.
Pack rat.
I place down a bee, I sacrifice it for the mole, and thus ends my turn.
You sacrifice for the mole, you said?
Yes.
So your stars don't do any attack. I'm gonna re-roll that because I don't feel like that's right to get a 3 times in a row. A 2. Okay, that's different. I'll give that to you. I think I was not rolling it, shaking it hard enough. But sometimes those 4-sided dies are hard to get like really random. But that'll be for next turn though. And then cockroach attacks and kills this mantis. Zeus still does nothing. And mole still does nothing. On my side, porcupine attacks your stars directly for 1. And your mole gets attacked directly for 1 again, giving you another bee. And another mantis god comes out.
I do not want to do this, but I sacrifice the cockroach and Zeus to play a pack rat opposing the mantis.
And that gives you another item. Let's see what you get. A worthy sacrifice. Let me just go fetch your item. There you go.
I place down a bee and I sacrifice it and the mole to play the wolf, opposing the porcupine. And then I shall use my other bee to replay the mole, opposing where the mantis god shall be. Thus is my turn.
Alright, so the stars attacks and kills the porcupine. Takes 1 damage. The process. But let's see what happens the next turn. 3, their health increases by 1 again. So actually, nothing happens. Pack rat attacks and kills mantis. Wolf attacks and kills the porcupine, taking 1 damage. On my side, Mantis comes out, and Mantis God moves forward and attacks the stars for 1. Mole for 1, giving you a B, and pack rat for 1.
I draw from my main deck. I sacrifice the mole and the stars to play the wolf on the leftmost space, and then I shall play the bee where the mole was. Thus ends my turn.
Alright. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 overkill damage. I know how much you guys like it when I put the golden one at a time. Thus ends the battle. Remind me, did you meet the mysterious woman last time?
Yes, I believe so.
I seem to remember that as well. And if I recall, you had a pretty perilous battle with her while she was messing with my equipment.
Yes.
She better not mess with my new equipment. Stuff was expensive, so she better keep her hands off of it. All right. Let's see. My water bottle is actually almost out, so I'm gonna actually do like a brief, less than 5-minute intermission. We'll be continuing really fast though. This won't be as long as the last one, so yeah, don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back. Sorry about that, everyone. We're back. And at Firepillow's request, I did take a look at the fan art channel, and I saw his pixel rendition of Zeus, which actually looks amazing. I love it. It kind of looks like a chibi version of Zeus, but I really like that. He is adorable after all. So yeah, how is everyone doing today, by the way? Is everyone enjoying the new equipment and everything? I, for one, really love all this new equipment we have. I think this looks like so much more professional than before. So yeah, thanks again to Ryan from Knights of Round Table for helping me out with my equipment and giving me a lot of advice. Yeah, I agree. The new camera looks so much better than it did before. Very happy with that. Oh, thanks. I think it's hard to read your username with the color of the chat, but I think that's you, Skylar. Thank you so much for telling me that. I am glad that the new camera looks better, because this new setup was pretty. Not only is it the camera, it's also the lighting. I have like these big lights behind my camera now that are like projecting a much better light on the whole board, which is making everything a lot more visible. So it's a combination of both, but the new webcam is also a lot better too. Before I was using my laptop camera, like the built-in one. So this is definitely a step above that. Speaking of a step above, we need to update our challengers bolt count. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw in the Discord, Skylar, but we decided to do today instead of yesterday because they were having like a really big event in the Inscryption community. Like literally, the developer of the game was live streaming with the main actor from the game. My friend Skylar hasn't played Inscryption before, so she might not know like all the details of what went on last night. But trust me when I say that we would not have wanted to compete with that stream at all. Like, it would not have been that is not a stream to compete with as an Inscryption player. Alright. Is our challenger ready? I'm not hearing our challenger back yet, so we'll give him a few more minutes.
No, I'm here.
They're back? Okay, cool. Alright then. Now that you're done with that battle, let's head on over to the map again.
Indeed.
So, looks like you have an event space coming up.
I do not have any of it. Why proceed?
Wow, lucky you with your 2 pelts. You get the trader. Greetings, traveler. I see you have a couple pelts on you. I hope they're clean and ready to trade.
Indeed they are.
Right? So, for 2 rabbit pelts, you'll get your choice between 8 different cards. All right, your 8 choices are elk, raven, black goat, mantis, skink, rattler, bell squid, and corpse maggots. Yeah, I love how it looks like a really good face, like no matter which way you have it flipped. And I love how you can it's designed in such a way that you can 3D print it and it still has that effect too. That's a good design right there. Ooh, we have a lot of different opinions in chat here. I wonder which one our challenger take, or which 2 cards I should say. Having a hard time choosing? I know, it's a tough choice you have in front of you. Actually, if you look at the original pictures, they were not carved out of wood, interestingly enough. Let me see, because I had the original pictures printed out before. Let me see if I can find one. Well, actually, I guess it kind of does look like it's carved out of wood in the original pictures, but it has a different effect to it. It has Here's the original picture. That was like the... So I guess it does kind of look like it is cut out of wood. But it's slightly different than it looks in game.
I think I shall take the bell ringer.
You have one more choice.
For that choice, I shall choose the corpse maggots.
The corpse maggots and bell ringer have been added to your deck. Taking these other cards. Since you've been such a good customer, allow me to refill your item pack. Oh, but it looks like you're full on items. Guess you'll have to take this instead. And with that, the trader packs up her new pelts and gets going. And you now have a second pack rat in your deck. Probably should recap the cards really quick, since we've added a couple since the last time we checked. I think that's this one. Which, let me go to the window. Make sure it's up to date. And we'll just need to add a ×2 to that pack rat. And looks like, yep, Zeus and Adder. I think we're all up to date after that. Yeah, I know, isn't it so nice, like with all the improved overlays and like having like being able to actually show the deck to the whole chat, like that is so nice. I love that feature. We're getting a lot more professional from this point forward. Speaking of professional, we should probably keep things moving. And I think we have another space on the map to get to. A choice space, it looks like. Guess we'll be adding to that deck sheet real soon. Alright. Let's see what your 3 choices are. Pronghorn, the Skink, and the Warren. Stalefish, hard choose. I don't know, we have, seems chat isn't sure about this one, but the Warren at least is getting some love. But which one will our challenger take?
use the
Well, looks like we have a first-time viewer join us. Hello, Power Rave. Thank you for joining us here. Did you say you would choose the Warren Challenger? All right. The Warren has been added to your deck.
No, I said.
Oh. Sorry, your mic
I
was...
would like to use the Golden Clover.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sorry, your mic was cutting out a little bit. But that's okay. Haven't added it officially yet, so...
Yes.
Give you 3 new choices. Card squid, cockroach, or corpse maggots. Seems, chat seems particular to the corpse maggots. What do you think, Challenger?
Corpse Maggots possesses a unique power, but I think I shall choose the cockroach. Its power of everlasting is more useful.
That's true. And if you upgrade one cockroach, it'll apply to both.
Yes.
Before I was able to put the card squid away, the mysterious woman popped out of the shadows. Typical. Just typical. You, of course, choose the weakest card out of the 3. I don't see how you're the one who's fit to end this madness. No matter, I'll be taking this card for my own deck. And the next time we face each other in battle, it will be the last time. With those words, the mysterious woman vanishes back into the shadows with her new card squid card. Oh yes, Chill, you might not be familiar with the mysterious woman. She's been a pretty active player in our game. She comes in from time to time and usually just insults players for their card choice. That seems to be the running thing anyway. Why is she so mean? I don't know. Wouldn't you be mean if you were stuck in a perpetual loop of a game for decades upon decades? I don't know. No, because I'm not an ass. Well, just so you know, the mysterious woman is listening, and you're up next week, Firepillow, and you still haven't done your second fight with her yet, so I'd be careful if I were you. She says she hears you. Alright, with that strange interaction out of the way, we can head on over to the map again. Did it work? There we go. Alright, so you have a choice to make now. You can either head left to the special battle and battle, but it looks like there's a key up ahead. Or you can head right to the campfire, and it appears there's a way to access those bodies of water from that path, which could be useful given your potion. It's a tough choice right there. In one hand, you get the key. On the other hand, you finally get to see what one of those aquatic potions do, because nobody's used those yet. Nobody has ever traveled on a body of water.
I already possess a key, so I think I shall proceed to the campfire.
Campfire? It is. You approach the campfire surrounded by hungry survivors once more. Leave one of your creatures by the fire, they say. It can grow stronger. Now, since this is actually the first time we get to use it for real, let's go to the deck sheet and, oops, I am not on the right spot there. Let's scroll down a little bit. And we still need to add, oh wait, no, yeah, we just need to put ×2 on the cockroach. But otherwise, it is up to date. So cockroach upgrade will apply to both of them. If you choose that one. Oh wait, oh right, yeah. No, do you have corpse maggots?
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, you did collect that recently. Forgot. Wait, do you? Yeah. No, yeah, you do. Yep, it's right here. Sorry, it was behind the stars. My B. All right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but oh wait, I cannot No, I remember now.
He did get the cockroach. It's ×2 on the cockroach now. I just updated it. Because he already had one. Oh, right, he got Bell Ringer 2, I believe, which we don't have listed on there yet. Or do we? And it's just too far down. Yep, now it's on there. So the top one, it's kind of cut off now, but it's a wolf ×2, and that's Bell Ringer on the bottom. And yep, there is the updated deck list. Isn't that nice? Now everybody in chat can see it and give a pine on what our challenger should put by the fire. Now that we got that sorted out, what do you guys think, chat? Adder? Really? Well, I guess it could have some effect.
I think I shall place one of the cockroaches by the fire.
Is this your final decision?
Yes.
Health. Your cockroach's health increased by 2, giving both of them 3 health. But wait, said one of the survivors. If you leave it by the fire longer, it could grow even stronger. This seems risky. Will you take that risk?
Indeed.
Ooh. Just barely got into the orange range. But, unfortunately, you know what that means. Your cockroach was mercilessly consumed by the hungry survivors. One of them tries to offer you the bones, but sees that your backpack is near overflowing and you have no room for them. Because of this, you now have one less cockroach. But because you had two, you still have one remaining. They did not kill both of them. Alright. Now that we're done with the campfire, let's head on back over to the map, where you have another choice to make. You can either head up to the dock and see where that body of water takes you with your newfound potion, or you can try to cross the bridge and go to that choice space.
I think I shall go to the dock.
You approach the dock. There's a mysterious figure sitting there with his hood up. He offers you a ride on his boat, but you refuse, knowing that you have the power to travel through water and you have no need for his assistance. You approach the dark and murky water. Jumping into it looks dangerous, but with your newfound power, you should be able to make it through without consequences. Will you jump into the water?
Yes.
You take a deep breath and dive straight into the black and murky water. Although the deep breath was in vain, because you find that you do not need to breathe underwater. You're able to swim freely and stay underwater as long as you like, as if your body is now optimized for water travel. You travel upwards against the current through the murky river and make it to this mystery space up here, skipping quite far ahead. You found a shortcut through the wetlands. And now for the mystery space. Let's see what you get. Campfire. Well, grins one of the survivors. Look who it is. Our best friend and meal provider.
Say that again.
Never mind. He was just making a little joke. Ha ha ha. Anyway, you have more creatures, do you not? Would you like to put them near the fire? Don't forget that you also have shiny jewels if you would like to bribe them.
I shall place one of my pack rats to the fire.
Pack rat.
The one that's called Infinitus. I know that is not your name, but that is what I shall call you. I don't believe the method you are proposing would work as you are intending. I know what you are intending. That would not work.
Who knows? Have you tried it?
No, but I'm not risking the adder.
Your pack rat had its attack increased by 1. But wait, said one of the survivors. If you leave it by the fire even longer, it could grow stronger. This seems risky, though. Will you take that risk?
I shall not. I leave.
You quickly gather up the pack rat as one of the survivors begins to pull out their knife. You leave them to their business. We'll head on over to the map again. And you have another choice to make. You can either go left and try to cross that bridge where there's a treasure chest up ahead. Or you can go right and take your chances with the battle, but it looks like there's a sacrificial altar up ahead.
I would like the audience's feedback on this. Let's say you.
Would a 3D treasure chest entice you anymore? Or battle? Ooh, chat is divided on this one. This is a tough choice right here.
I think I shall choose treasure chest.
Treasure chest? Alright then. First of all, you have to try to cross the bridge.
Yes.
We'll roll a 6-sided die. 6. You manage to cross the bridge without any trouble whatsoever. And you reach the treasure chest. Would you like to use your key on this treasure chest?
Yes.
You use your key and open the treasure chest. And inside of it, you have a choice of 3 different precious treasures. You have the gift of celestial cards. Receive yet another rare celestial card to add to your collection. The gift of treasure. Receive a large sum of gold that is greater than any amount of gold you've ever seen before in your life. Or the gift of protection. Permanently protect one of your lives from being lost, so that if you were ever to lose all your lives, you'll instead start from the beginning of the map, instead of starting from the whole game. Oh my gosh, Firepillow really wants that celestial card. You have your own playthrough, Firepillow, you're fine. Why don't you worry about getting all the celestial cards in your own playthrough? I guess actually you've already been making good progress on that, but
I skipped most of this map, and I would like to place a safe bet. I shall choose the one of protection.
you added a protective seal to one of your lives. Alright. With that, we'll head on over to the map again. And I think you guys know what this is. Oh, thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you like this. Be sure to follow us for more of this, and also go check out our Discord. We have a bunch of other physical inscription artists in our Discord, discord.gg/inscriptionirl, and you'll see a lot more work like this. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Indeed, it is quite the... collection of creativity and entertainment.
Yes, indeed.
But
Quite a lot of talent in that server.
to focus on the game for the meeting.
Speaking of focusing on the game, I think you guys know what time it is. We're actually going to take a brief intermission because, as you know, we do that before every boss fight. But stay tuned because we have an exciting fight with the Angler coming up right after this. So we'll be back in 10 minutes or less with a very fishy fight up ahead for you. Don't go anywhere.
Hello.
Someone join.
I did.
Unfortunately, that fellow has been silenced for the moment. Not of my doing, I assure you.
Alright, hello and welcome back to Inscryption IRL. Sorry for doing another intermission, but just needed to get our little boss fight ready. Plus, if I do all these intermissions, then I can just keep automatic ad breaks turned off, so that's the other nice part. Oh yeah, shit, the angler already. Yeah, he did a shortcut. Hello, Inscryption stove. Yeah, I know. Exciting stuff. We got 2 boss fights in a pretty short amount of time. Alright, Challenger. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright. As you approached the dark and dirty dock, you saw a figure at the end of it, fishing. You tried to sneak past him, but it was in vain, as you accidentally kicked over one of his buckets. 'Twas the angler. Go fish. Oh. What the heck? That was supposed to cue the angler, not the prospector. Give me just a second. Wrong boss. No, go away, prospector. You already had your turn today. What? Are you kidding me? I literally copied the video link and it said angler. Okay. YouTube's just trolling me now. Alright. If it doesn't work this time, I'm gonna be... It's loading. Well, seems the prospector really wants to have his fight and doesn't want to let the angler have his turn. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're good
Yes,
now.
I have brought forth music. No need to thank me.
As you know, this is a boss fight, so you'll lose your 1 life, but gain 1 smoke. You give me good fish. And you may begin.
Place down I sacrifice it for the sparrow, opposing with the kingfisher shell. And thus ends my turn.
Sparrow attacks me directly for 1. Kingfisher comes out and also attacks for 1, but submerges itself back into water after it attacks. All stale, hard chews. Oh, no worries, Skylar. Thanks for watching our stream today. Glad to have you here. Hope you can catch tomorrow's stream.
I draw from my squirrel deck. I use both squirrels, it does not matter where, and I place the pack rat opposing where the kingfisher will be.
Both squirrels are killed. Fresh fish, easy choose.
I would like to use one of my clovers to draw deck.
Alright, use the clover. Main deck or squirrel?
Main deck. I end my turn.
So, that does 3 attack on my side total. 2 from the pack rat and 1 from the squirrel. And of course, you do not get an item from the pack rat since your backpack is already full.
What happened to the adder?
Oh, did I take an adder instead of a squirrel? Whoops, my bad. I don't know how that happened. Whoops. Thank you, Yoshi Vader. So adder's supposed to be there, and everything else is right now, correct?
I believe you need to take the squirrel away.
Oh, I just want to take the squirrel away.
It's only fair.
Oh, right, because you had a squirrel and another squirrel. Okay, gotcha. Got it, sorry about that.
I ended my turn now.
Alright, and that did the 3 damage to me. An angler attacks before he hooks, right? I believe that is the case. So, this other kingfisher comes out. Both of them. Oh no? Does he hook before he attacks? Okay. Thank you. I wasn't sure if he hooks before or after he attacks. He hooks first? Okay. So then, you know what that means. Go fish. He uses his hook. Hooks pack rat onto his side. So, then he actually does more damage to you because kingfisher attacks for 1, pack rat attacks for 2.
I draw from my main deck.
Wolf.
I use my worthy sacrifice. Place down the bell ringer. Opposing
You
pack
need to
rat.
sacrifice something to play that first. Because worthy sacrifice costs 1.
I see.
You can use a clover to draw a squirrel if you wish.
That is exactly what I shall do. Actually, no, I shall sacrifice the bear to play the black goat. And then I shall sacrifice the black goat to play the bow ringer opposing the back rat. And then I shall place the squirrel in one of the empty spaces. It does not matter where.
You you said opposing the kingfisher for the bell ringer?
The pack rat.
Pack rat. Just so you know, the bell's on this side, so that means it will only do 2 damage. Is that still what you want to do?
Yes.
Alright.
And
then
make the squirrel.
And you said it doesn't matter where?
It does not matter.
Okay.
Actually, opposing the kingfisher.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Kingfisher attacks and kills pack rat. Or the bell squid, I mean, attacks and kills your own pack rat. And that is all that happens on your side. So, on my side, the kingfisher moves forward and a river otter comes out. And both kingfishers attack directly for 1.
I draw from my squirrel deck. I shall play the squirrel and then play the wolf, opposing the river otter will. Thus ends my turn.
That does 5 damage in total. 2 from the bell ringer.
Do I not attack them directly due to the residual?
Yeah, I said it does 5 damage total. You attack. Well, no, you attack. Oh no, you're right. I forgot. Sorry, you're the first person to ever have this sigil, so I was confused. Okay, so that means actually you kill the kingfisher, and wolf attacks me directly for 3. That's right, correct? I think so.
Correct.
Yeah, first time we got to actually use that. Alright, so that ends your turn. On my side, another river otter comes out, and this one kingfisher attacks you directly for 1, and the river otter attacks your wolf directly for 1. And that makes it 5/5. All stale. Hard to choose.
I shall draw my.
Oh, hey, Classical Bird. Yeah, it is gameplay from the game, but in real life. Glad you could join us. You said you draw a squirrel challenger?
Yes.
There you go.
I shall play it opposing kingfisher.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. Fresh fish.
Alright. Fresh fish. Easy choose. So, Bell Squid attacks for 2. Wolf attacks and kills the river otter because of his potion. And that brings you up to 7. And on this side, Angler hooks the squirrel. Go fish. River Otter comes out and attacks the Bell Squid for 1. Oh, I actually didn't make this mask. Someone in our Discord server made it. So you should actually go check out our Discord server and see more of their work there. It's in our lower right corner of our overlay. You can also find it at discord.gg/inscription IRL. Could someone actually post a link to that in our chat? That'd be helpful.
Quite a talented community.
It is, very much so. And yeah, I got to commission all of these masks. So, if you want your own masks, that is how you get them. And you drew a pack rat. Thanks, Fire Pillow.
I end my turn.
Bellringer attacks and kills the River Otter. Wolf does 3 damage. Thus, ending the first phase. Oh, almost forgot our boss candles. But perfect time to bring them in since we're going to the second phase. And of course, that means it has but 1 candle left. The angler takes his buckets of chum and spills them all over the battlefield. Go fish. So these 2 cards go away. And 2 bait buckets. And you may continue, player. You can draw from your main deck or squirrel.
I shall draw from my main deck.
Corpse Magnets. That's actually useful for this time.
Shouldn't this second pack rat be empowered?
Right. Oh, yeah. He has, what was it? It's another attack, right?
Yes. 3
Yep,
attack.
so he has 3 attack.
And on that note, I shall sacrifice both of my creatures in order to play the pack rat in the middle right space.
That gives you another item. A boulder.
Thus ends my turn.
That does 2 damage directly to me. You small fish, leave me alone.
I draw from my main deck.
Your cat with worthy sacrifice.
I'd like to use a clover to draw from my deck.
From your squirrel deck?
Yes.
Oops.
I use the squirrel to place the cat opposing buckets.
Doesn't matter which.
Does not matter which. I'd like to use my final clover to draw once again from my main deck.
Randy the Ringworm, finally making an appearance.
Indeed. Exactly.
For those who don't know, this Ringworm has 3 attack and 9 health. It has been to many a campfire, as you could probably tell. You've seen a thing or two.
I use the cat into the unopposed space. Thus ends my turn.
And that. And you have 3 9. That does 2 overkill damage, giving you the win. Not so fast. You small fish need big fish. Me win. Spills more chum onto the board and continues. It is your turn, player.
I
First,
draw from my
a
main
third
deck.
phase from the prospector, and now a third phase from the angler. Something seems, not right. But at least you have Zeus.
Yes.
Yes,
Pass.
that is my cat. That is indeed a cat. You are correct. And you said you would pass?
Yes.
Well, looks like your pack rat and your ringworm are so powerful that the angler's attempt to extend this battle was futile. Because that gives you the victory. Let's put that death card in the trap exactly.
If you would be so gracious, DM,
Yep.
I have some matters to it. While you were thinking, I must take my leave for a moment.
Oh, you have to get going for today?
No, only for momentarily.
Oh, that's totally fine. Honestly, after a boss fight is a good time for me to take a break
Yes.
too. So yeah, I'm
Sorry
going
to
to
cut
play
the
Death
formalities
Card
of it short.
and we'll take a brief intermission again now that we have finished that boss fight. Sorry for 2 intermissions shortly next to each other, but our challenger needs a break, and that also gives me a chance to put the boss stuff away. So yeah, we will be right back. Sorry about that, everyone. I know I apologize for having two intermissions so close together. But just want to give our challenger a little break, and that also gave me a chance to do some cleanup on my end, at least for the boss.
And I have returned, and I am
Awesome. Ready to go. So that is perfect. Because we can get going then. Yep, we are back. Also, thank you to everybody who joined us today from Twitch and also went to our Discord. I saw we had a couple of new people on our Discord. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. And yeah, you'll get to see a lot more stuff like this there. So if you're not there already, make sure to go there because you won't want to miss it.
yes.
And if you weren't there but went there, thank you.
I am aware that I cannot, when I say it is indeed quite the creative and colorful community. Quite nice. Anyways, enough shit, my captain.
Yes. The community indeed shall make some very fine death cards. What was that? Nothing. You didn't hear that.
Oh no, I did. Trust me, I did.
But
You don't hear.
let's not worry ourselves with those, that little philosophical banter, and let's instead worry about your reward for beating the boss fight. Once again, you'll get to choose between 3 legendary cards. Your legendary choices are the Moose Buck, the Douse, and the Magpie. Do I draw the death card art myself? I do draw some of the death card art. I don't draw all of them. Katie drew, my girlfriend drew a couple of them. The Zeus and the JoJo ones she drew. I'll show the Zeus one. She drew that one. I draw some of the death cards though, and we both worked on the sigils together. If you wanna, I'm Leshy IRL in the Discord, so if you want, you can ask me more questions in the Discord after the stream, and I can tell you how I did everything. Happy to answer any questions about my set. Yeah, you do only get rare cards after boss fights, but I decided to make Moosebuck and Magpie rare cards for a couple reasons. Magpie just because that sigil is extremely useful, and Moosebuck because now that you have more ways to actually like play high cost cards like the blood transfusion, those high cost cards are a little bit more viable instead of just being useless like high cost cards. Like they actually have the no boss rares challenge on. Yeah, almost like the no boss rares challenge, except in this case like they are actually somewhat rare, since like if you use a blood transfusion on a moose, that's gonna be like a real viable card.
I'm guessing the blood transfusion is not permanent.
No, it is not permanent.
How unfortunate.
But you also have a cat with worthy sacrifice, so it's not like you even need it.
That is a good point, one they didn't consider.
Yes, bears are also legendary. Not because they're powerful cards, but also because bear is the pet name for my girlfriend, so they're legendary for that reason alone.
Cute. Considering I have many cards at my disposal now, I think I shall indeed take the Moosebuck.
The Moosebuck. I think you are the first player to ever take the Moosebuck. Put these other legendaries back. Also, since you beat a boss fight, allow me to restore your lives and your luck. Whew. You were almost out of luck there. Good thing you just barely made it out alive. Always and forever will be a bear, of course. That's a given. I'm back where I missed. Nothing, just that Katie is a bear. And that our challenger chose a moose buck. That's all you missed. Alright. So, after that fateful battle with the angler, you met with the trapper once again. Hello there, traveler. You really did a number on that angler. You seem pretty powerful. But I don't care about power. All I cares about is gold. Oh, and also, player, I forgot to update your... I need to update your bull count, because now you've got an extra 2 from that fight. So you have 10 now. There you go. Alright. So, as you know, rabbit pelts be 5, golden pelts be 10, or wolf pelts be 10, and golden pelts be missing their price tag somewhere. What the? Where'd it go? It was literally like right next to me. And both of the other price tags are there, but I seem to have lost the other price tag.
Does that mean it costs 3?
Tells you what, player. I'll give you a special discount on golden pelts, and I'll take the rest of your gold for a golden pelt, since I seem to have some sort of problem here with my price tags.
I like that exchange.
And of course, you still get your complimentary rabbit pelt with every purchase. Pleasure doing business with you.
Indeed.
I would offer to restore your items, but it looks like your backpack's all full. And it looks like you already have 2 pack rats in your possession. Can't hoard all the pack rats there. Well, tell you what. I'll give you something that's even better than pack rats. I'll give you a key.
Oh, you are too kind, sir. First, a discount. Such a unlocking item. Until we meet again, good sir. Your
Thanks for your business, good sir.
Your pelts have certainly seen me through so far. I hope you continue to do so.
Well there. So, looks like you're all done with the wetland. That was pretty fast.
Yes.
So, my challenger, we've been going for almost 3 hours now. Would you like to keep going? Or would you like to take a break for today?
Let's see what the audience would like.
Alright, audience, you guys tell us. Do we continue to progress forward now that we've beaten the angler? Or do we call it a day today and continue another weekend? Ooh, we got some. It looks like people want to continue. Let's see, any opposing opinions? Oh yeah, I'm sure we won't get through all of the third area, but we'll see. Got some either or, some not sures, but a lot of people want to continue.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, it seems like the general consensus of chat is that they want to continue.
Yes, I see. I am all for that.
Alright, chat. Then let's progress a little further, shall we? Let me just prepare you a new map there. Oh! Also, the angler has a special message for you before you continue on your journey. You strong fish. So, I help strong fish. Would you like upgrade to Dragon Claw? Make stronger, like Fish Hook.
That would...
So yes, you can choose if you'd like to make the Dragon Claw stronger, so to speak, or upgrade it. Or if you don't, it will stay the same Dragon Claw that it always is.
I would like to upgrade.
1 second, big fish. The angler turns around, takes the Dragon Claw. You hear the crude sound of duct tape taping metal against metal. And then he hands you the Dragon Claw with the fish hook crudely taped onto it. Here you go, big fish. Ain't useful now. The Dragon Claw has been upgraded. Now, instead of destroying the opponent's card, it will drag it to your side and permanently add it to your deck. And yes, because you beat the angler, you have the upgraded ability for the adventurer now. Now, after I draw 2 cards, you will get to search your deck for the 3rd card and choose any card out of your deck for the 3rd of the first 3 cards you draw. And that's what search your deck at the beginning of battle means. So you can't search all 3 cards, but you get to search one of them.
Quite useful.
It is quite useful indeed. Speaking of useful, let's take a look at that map, shall we? The first space you have is another cauldron. What happens if you use the hook to get a strange frog, moon, or mysterious woman? I'll stand by what I said and say you can use it on any card to add it to your side. But I'll let you guys figure out what that means for each of those interactions. But yes, it does apply to any card, even cards you would not normally be able to get as a player. However, some cards have more powers than others. So keep that in mind when you're using it. Don't go using it on just any old fool, or else you might regret it. But yes, there are a lot of cards you could use it on. So, oh yeah, and someone was admiring the map. Yeah, I got a nice little map cam here. So, enough admiring the map. Let's head on over to the Witch's Cauldron, shall we?
We shall.
Hello there, traveler. I see you made good use out of my last potion. You really did a number on the angler there. I must thank you. You're advertising my potions real well. I've gotten so many new orders in the last hour. All thanks to you. Would you like to try another potion?
Depends.
Oops. The mysterious woman hands you, or not the witch hands you the stink potion. Oh yeah, the witch has a mask now. You didn't know Fire Pill. I forgot you weren't here the stream that we debuted it last time. We have a new witch mask, thanks to Katie. So she offers you the stink potion. The smell instantly travels through your nose and causes you to cough and gag. You could smell it even with the cover on the potion, for it is that powerful. This be one of my strongest potions. Will ye take it?
Strong. Ah.
Careful there. It's a little spicy, if you will.
I think I shall attempt this task and try products.
You take a deep breath and cover your nose as you attempt to down the stink potion. As it enters your mouth, you're prepared for the worst taste of your life. But you're pleasantly surprised. The taste doesn't match the smell at all, and actually tastes quite pleasant. Like milk, but slightly sweeter. However, the smell lingers in your mouth, and as soon as you utter your next word, the stench once again hits your nostrils and causes you to cough. Ah, yes, it is quite strong, but you shall feel its effects very soon. Suddenly, you start sweating profusely. Sweat seems to pour out of every pore in your body as you start to become soaked, and the sweat seems to possess the same smell as the potion. The witch covers her nose. Wow, really worked fast. Now, you, my friend, will have the stink sigil, making opposing creatures trying to attack you directly slightly weaker. So yes, it basically puts the stink sigil on your person instead of your creatures. So any creature that is unopposed on my side will have its attack reduced by 1. Oh, gotta go, Fire Pillow. No worries, thanks for being here. Yeah, perma -1 to unopposed creatures. Yep, it is a very powerful potion indeed. I hope you enjoy your latest potion. Use it wisely. With a puff of smoke, the witch, once again, disappears. Alright, That did replace your previous potion, unfortunately, so you no longer have aquatic travel. But I think you'll probably like this new potion a lot better. With that, we can head on over to the map again. And next, you have a campfire. The hungry creatures once again smirked at you. Welcome back. Let's actually put the card choices up again so people can get a chance to see that. It's gonna be hard to see the whole list, but yeah. So, here is the list. What do you mean choose something else? So you're not even in the deck. You can't, you're literally already dead. We can't choose you even if we wanted to. Yeah, Ringworm is definitely too cool to lose at this point. Although that's up to our challenger. He's a badass though. I mean, they would probably tremble in fear if you put him nearby. Oh, and don't forget, challenger, you also still have those shiny jewels.
How about I give you a gift turn? You pay me no mind. I shall use the jewels.
Alright. You use the jewels. And you throw them behind the hungry survivors. The hungry survivors turn back and instantly go into a frenzy. Mine, says one of them. No, they're mine, says the other. You now are free to upgrade one of your creatures twice at the campfire without any risk. Let's go back to the creature list again, in case chat needs to see it. But yes, that is one of the ways you can use the shiny jewels to distract the survivors.
I think I shall select the corpse maggots.
Alright, corpse maggots it is. First of all, your corpse maggots gains 1 attack, bringing its attack up to 2. And it also gains 2 health, bringing its health up to 4. So your corpse maggots is now at 2-4. You leave the survivors to their frenzy as they fight each other for the precious gems. Now I gotta scoop up all these precious gems. Survivors really made a mess on me there. Alright, I think we've cleaned up after them now. So, can head on over to the map once again. And next, you have a choice space. Alright, and let's see what your three choices are. Black Goat, River Snapper, or Skunk. The Stoat seems angry. Well, the Stoat can't be angry because he doesn't even exist in this playthrough. So he can be as angry as he wants to be. Doesn't matter. It's okay. He gets plenty of roll in our other. Oh my god. Absolute heat clear. That's dark Inscryption Stoat. Maybe you really are PO3. Sorry about that. What was your choice again?
Anyways, dear viewers, I don't know about you, but I would like to perhaps veto this selection with the Golden Clover. I would like to ask your counsel first.
Let's see, chat. What do you guys think? One of these three cards or Mulligan? Guys, I already know I'm the GOAT. He's asking you which card to choose. Guys, you can't get the GOAT. I'm not available as a card. Sorry. Oh, no, you guys be the Black Goat. Okay. That's different. Okay, gotcha. Seems like chat wants to get the Black Goat. Heck, even if it's not an option. Black Goat is totally tubular. Never thought I'd hear those words uttered.
Despite the pestering, if there are no objections, I think I shall choose the Black Goat.
Wow. The Automod held your comment like Yoshi because you said Uno Master Reverse and Checkmate, oh you dumb robot. Because it held it for bullying. Sorry Yoshi, you're canceled. Apparently that message was bullying according to Twitch. So hate to say it, but anyway, Challenger, you said Black Goat. Gonna take chat's advice?
Yes.
Alright then. PO3 got into Twitch's system and just is not allowing anyone to bully robots, apparently. I guess that makes sense. That actually does track. He's very much not a fan of robophobia. Alright. So, we're back on the map again. And you can either go left to the event space, or enter the cave of the Bone Lord.
Possible me navigate the cave.
The cave of the Bone Lord. It is. You reached a very special sacrificial altar. This one is a little different from all the others. This one doesn't have a spot for you to put a card to transfer a sigil to. It is just an altar. It looks like you'll lose whatever card you sacrifice here. Will you choose to sacrifice a card?
Even I know what to do here. The newly acquired black goat. I put it forth to offer as a sacrifice.
Is this your final decision?
I would say yes, but audience engagement, is it not? What do you say, Proud?
Sacrifice the black goat, chat? What do you guys think? I don't think you even need to ask chat whether or not you should stab something. I mean, or whether or not you should kill a card. I think you already probably knew the answer to that. Oh, you weren't paying attention? He's asking if he should execute the goat. Do we have any bone cards? Yes, we do. Here, let me actually show the deck again, just so you guys can see. We definitely have bone cards, cockroach, and corpse maggots. Which I need to actually update the corpse maggots because they are upgraded now. But yes. It doesn't have all the upgrades listed here, but yes, we do have some bone cards. Sounds like the goat is probably dying, but that is up to our challenger. Made it sound like the goat is dying from a guillotine. How do you know it's not? You don't know my process.
I think I shall sacrifice the goat.
The goat was ruthlessly slaughtered. However, the Bone Lord was very pleased with your sacrifice. You will now start every battle with 5 bones. Because you've received the boon of the Bone Lord. And to represent that, you'll get a little bone on your squirrel holder. Oh, you can barely see that, but it's there. Wasn't it 8? Yes, I made a little bit less for my game though, just because like I give so many opportunities to get bones, and there's even a way to double your bone rate. So I have it be slightly less, but I think it's still pretty powerful even with only 5 bones, because you can play like most bone creatures with just 5 bones. So. All right.
Let us continue, though.
Back to the map, and have a lot of sacrifice spaces coming up. Let's go to your first one. Ooh, you're very excited about this, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I be? Been anticipating this. Shame that doctor isn't around here, but
The doctor isn't a very big fan of this place.
I don't know how anyone would be a big fan of this place. That being said,
Let's show your card list, so that way people can give you
this place
advice.
is rubbing off on me.
Alright, so what is the first card you like to sacrifice here? Someone says roach on maggots.
I agree with the consensus of the people. I think I shall apply the sigil of unkillable from the cockroach to that of the corpse maggots.
Alright. So. You ruthlessly slaughter the cockroach and transfer its power. Transfer its power to the corpse maggots. Thus giving it the unkillable sigil. Alright. And back to the map we go for yet another sacrificial altar. Got a lot of sacrificing to do today. So, let's put that deck list up again. And it won't be updated for the corpse maggots quite yet, but you do get yet another sigil transfer. Yep, 3 of those in a row. Good time to shrink your deck.
I do not putting the undying ring just for good effect. What say you, though?
Do you have a choice for your second sacrifice yet? I understand it's a tough choice, but you still must make a choice. That is one option, making the sparrow flying. Or the ringworm flying, I mean. Not that he needs any more power, he's already so powerful as it is.
And would get rid of that useless sparrow. You know? I agree with that. I think that is what I will do.
Sparrow onto the ringworm.
Yes.
Is this your final decision? I will take that as a yes.
Yes.
You ruthlessly slaughtered the sparrow, giving the flying sigil to your ringworm. Head over to the map again, where you have a very interesting crossroads in front of you. A locked path and another sacrificial altar. The locked path appears to have 2 locks on it, but you only have 1 key. So, unfortunately, you will not be able to take that path. However, you can unlock one of the 3 locks at this space and leave it permanently unlocked for future players. It seems one of the 3 locks has already been unlocked by a previous player, yet 2 still remain, and you only have 1 key. Would you like to unlock one of the locks for future players, even though you cannot proceed down that path yourself? Yes, permanently. Or at least until someone goes down that path and someone puts up the locks again.
I shall donate my key.
You used your key on one of the locks. Of the 3 locks, only 1 remains now. The next player to go down that path with but a single key will be able to pass through. But, unfortunately for you, that is not you. Instead, you are forced to continue down the sacrificial path. And you once again are faced with a sacrificial altar. Which sigil shall you transfer this time?
If I sacrifice a copy, there's another. It is applied to all of its kind, correct?
Yes. But if you sacrifice one of its kind, you only lose one. You don't lose all of them.
Do not know about you, chat.
Pack rat onto pack rat.
But no, I was thinking of using the adder on our dear opossums.
Adder onto Chad possums.
Yes, indeed. But let me get some.
I don't know, pack rat onto pack rat seems like a pretty viable strategy. Is this your final decision? I'll take that as a yes.
As a yes. I see no complaints. I think white combo.
You've placed the Touch of Death sigil onto your Chad possums. Also, thank you for the follow, Jonah Rex 910. I think I missed that before, but appreciate it. All right. With that, that seems. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that seems like a pretty good stopping point today. We did another half an hour, and we got through half of the final area. So, most likely, the next time will be your last session. Your average dude.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody who joined us here today. Really appreciate all the love and support for our series again. Hope you guys liked all this new improved equipment I have. Hopefully it'll make the rest of our streams a little bit better. And yeah, we'll have another stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. So be sure you're on our Discord to get notifications for that, and make sure you're following us on Twitch. Oh, and also be sure you're subscribed on our YouTube channel. I'm working on a little special something there you guys definitely will not want to miss. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be pretty cool, and it's still a work in progress, so I don't have anything for it yet. But more information will be coming in the next few weeks. And yeah, just keep an eye out for that. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. And also, thank you once again to our challenger. You've been great today. Thank you for spending your time listening to me for, what is that, 3.5 hours? That's a long time. So yeah, thanks everyone, and I hope you all have a good evening. I'll stick around for a couple minutes for questions, but otherwise, I'll put on our credits music, and we can be on our way.
Apologies that I.
Oh, what was that? You kind of cut off there.
How's this? Is this better?
Yep, that's better.
My apologies, I have been silent for moments during this session, dear viewer, and of course, gracious table master. There have been matters I've been attending to, but regardless, I have had a fantastic time here, and I hope you lot have enjoyed my adventures through this realm. I wish you all a wonderful night.
Yes, and we'll hopefully see you again next weekend. Alright, so I'll take a couple questions now. I saw Inscryption Stoat, Leshy IRL, if the moon gets grabbed by a claw, can its sigil still be transferred? So, I don't know if you've seen what the moon looks like in my game, Inscryption Stoat, but there's a different moon in my game than the final boss of my game does not have the moon. I'll go ahead and spoil that right now. I will not say what it has instead of the moon. The first two phases are similar to the video game. The third phase is different. I don't use the moon for that, so you'll have to wait and see what the third phase looks like, because nobody has gotten there yet. But the mysterious woman does have a moon card, and yes, you actually can use a dragon claw on that if you wish. I won't say what happens if you try to transfer its sigil to something else, because something special happens, and I don't want to spoil that. But yep, have a good night, everyone, if you're leaving now. Thank you for coming out to support us, and hope to see you tomorrow, or next weekend. Alright, well, I think that's probably a good time to end things. Of course, if you want to ask me any questions about how I built my set or anything, feel free to go to our Discord and ask me there. I'm Leshy IRL on the Discord too, and I'm always happy to answer questions. And thank you once again for coming out and showing up. Really appreciate all of you. And yeah, we'll show off more fan art tomorrow, so stay tuned for that as well. Thank you once again.
And that's a wrap, folks. Oh, Lushy, how's your day been?
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. My day's been pretty good. Mostly just been preparing for this, setting up my equipment. I showed you in the stream, I think, yesterday on Discord, like, all this new stuff I've been setting up, and yeah. It was kind of a big ordeal, like, because I not only had to, like, set up all this new equipment, I had to move everything from my laptop to my PC. So I had everything set up on my laptop, and I had to reset it up on my PC. But I think the result was worth it. I think we had a really nice setup today.
Yep, it did look very good.
How was your day, Bob?
My day's been pretty good. Also just, waiting for today's stream video.
Have you been following that ARG?
Yeah, it's just, yeah, the new energy and following. It's been taking a while since, like, to pick each boulder takes, like, 4 hours. That's not good.
kind of hopeful for the stream though, because I want, I want to pay attention to the ARG, but I also want to do our stream, so it's like.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to fit in some more challengers soon. We're getting near the end of a lot of sessions. Greenwood's almost done, Firetool's almost done, and now your average shoot is almost done. And I'm guessing Gamble's probably going to get pretty far tomorrow. So next weekend we'll be like nearly finished with like 4 different playthroughs, so that'll be fun. Got some final boss fights coming up.
I'm gonna take a wild guess because that you're not the final boss.
Your guess would be wrong. I am the final boss, of course.
Ah, okay.
It would be better to be a final boss than me. But
Probably Flesh Arrow.
I'll give you a hint. I'm not the key to ending this game. I am not the key to the true ending.
Ah, okay, yeah.
There are multiple endings. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So the key to the true ending probably has something to do with the mysterious woman and the weird cave. Probably. Maybe not.
It's probably a pretty good guess. Let's just say I would probably bet on that guess.
Alright. So, yeah. Alright. Have a good day then, IRL.
Yep, looks like I think it's just us two on, so I'm probably gonna end it here. But yeah, thanks for showing up today. And thank you for supporting us every weekend.
Yep.
Alright, see ya everyone.
See ya.